Hello and welcome back to this week's Trader Joe's Taste Test, where we are trying some seasonal fruits, a new gluten-free pizza, and some new sauce and chips. Oh, and beer too. Did I already say that?
I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it.
All right, so please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's check out what this week has to offer.
All right, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up the moonlight, believe in the magic.
All right, so as you can tell, it's just the two of us because Benson said he did not want to be in this week's taste test, and a lot of you guys ask like why Benson, like if he wants to do these things or not, and always we ask him before because we want him to have that choice, and today he said no, so fair enough, it's just Tim and I.
Yeah, we told him what was on the menu today, and he's like, no chocolate? I'm out.
Totally. Yep, that's pretty much it. We're going to get started with some hot food first. So do you want to try the new, since we can try something together, you can try the pizza next. I know you're dying for that one. But we're going to try the new Thai sweet ginger sauce. And I just paired it with some white rice. And we're just going to try it together.
All right. Actually,
really good.
Surprisingly good.
Really good.
Ginger's not my favorite, as I've said.
It's not super gingery, but it has a great flavor.
Yeah, and honestly, it takes me back to Thailand. The flavor just feels like the foods that you have in Thailand.
You're so right. This is delicious. I need to go buy another bottle.
I'm surprised. I am. I was expecting to be like dreading this product the most.
It's so yummy.
It turned out to be pretty good.
I'm finishing mine.
Well, that should speak volumes. I don't know how often you finish any of your items on camera. So if you like Thai food, that's going to be a great sauce to put on your foods.
It has like a really nice sweetness and savory flavor all in one. It is reminiscent of the sweet chili sauce. Very reminiscent. That sweetness, and kind of has a little bit of the heat from, what is in here?
Chili's probably? Sweet ginger, maybe ginger.
Maybe the ginger,
spice.
but
I mean, there's red things in there though.
So flavorful. This is so good. Just the mix, everything together just tastes so fantastic, and it does say on here it goes well with pot stickers, stir fries, seafood, proteins, veggie dishes, pretty much anything, but I feel like you could really like pair this. I just want to drink it. It tastes so good.
I definitely like that one better than the sweet chili sauce.
Yeah.
I do.
You do? Okay. It's fantastic, guys. I don't know what else to say except for go buy it. All right, Tim's dying to try.
I have been. So we're going to move on to the gluten-free uncured pepperoni pizza with bell peppers, red onions, black olives on a cauliflower crust. Mouthful.
I know. I'm going to pour beer while you're eating that.
And what beer are you pouring right now while we're...
This is called the Electric Sunshine Fruited Tart Ale. Has papaya, pineapple, kiwi, and huckleberry, and it's 5.1%. From Avery Brewing Co. So
okay, pizza and beer.
Yeah.
Perfect birthday weekend.
Oh, I know. Happy birthday. It's Tim's birthday weekend. I meant to say that in the intro and I spaced out.
No worries. So first of all, looking at this pizza like right as it came out of the oven, you just see like that it has a ton of toppings, and it does look like so much like a regular crust too. So I'm going to dig in. Well, okay, so before I do though, notice that like it does kind of like hang a little bit more. It's less like strong compared to like a regular crust, but
well, it's thin too, right? It's like a pretty thin crust.
But it seems pretty good. I'm going to see how it tastes. Dude, this is good.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's saying a lot from Tim because that has a lot of vegetables on it too. And it's cauliflower crust. That's fantastic that you like it. So
I'll say though that like the cauliflower crust just is like softer. So it's a little, not doughy, but just a little bit softer, which isn't a bad thing, to be honest. It's quite good. And all of the veggies really pair well together. So like the red onion, like the oils from it seep into the cheese and all that, and it's great. I really like this.
Yeah, I feel like when because I cooked this for him, and when I opened the package, I was surprised. There's so many veggies on this, and I don't know if we just got like lucky and got a really good pizza because it was loaded, and I know it's a pricier pizza, so I was like, maybe they're just actually, you know, giving your money's worth, but needless to say, they definitely do not skimp on the veggies and the pepperonis too, right?
Yeah, it's all good.
Like a lot of pepperonis on there. So yeah, if you're gluten-free or even if you're not, Tim's definitely not, this is a good option for you. And it's like personal size for Tim. So that's
it's
nice.
a full pizza. It's not supposed to be personal size, but
Yeah.
I'm going to make it that way.
I think it's like a third of the pizza is the serving size. But with the cauliflower crust, I feel like you can get away with eating. Because you won't get as full. It's not bread, you know? All right, so let's get into this beer. I'm really excited to try this. Here, let's cheers our like new glasses.
Yes, which if you haven't seen the Costco haul, we just picked these up at Costco for like basically $1 each.
Yeah, and they're
Awesome.
Bodum. They're such a good brand.
Bottoms up. Ooh, that's good. What is that fruitiness?
It's all the fruit I just told you that's in it.
I wasn't paying attention.
Papaya, pineapple, kiwi, and huckleberry.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's really fruity. It's completely
It's
called out.
literally like all fruit, and you're like, ooh, that's fruity.
I wasn't listening.
I know.
Not in the
Your
slightest.
head was in the clouds. This is delicious. And do you feel like it's tart? It does say it's tart on the bottle, but
The can, yeah, slightly. It's a little bit, fruited tart ale.
I taste the tartness right away, and then it kind of, then the rest of the fruit kind of comes out.
Dude, I could drink these like real easy.
I know, they taste kind of like a soda, almost. You know, it does have like a beer flavor, but it's really good. Very refreshing. It does have like that tartness, so it's kind of exciting. Or we're trying another one.
I know, well,
Oh, okay.
before we get there.
Yeah, delicious beer, delicious. So let's try the papadums. Ready for those?
Papadums? Papadums. What do they smell like?
Oh gosh.
It smells like dried fish.
Ew! Why do you say that?
Doesn't
It
it?
smells. Why'd you have to say that?
It's not dried fish.
Okay, you get to do the honors. No, just take one. Eat it.
It doesn't, like at first, I was like, oh, and then I was like, no.
Oh, no.
So,
Ooh. What is
Right?
that?
it's definitely the after flavor that you get there.
Ugh.
At first it reminded, you know when you go to like a Chinese restaurant and they have those like little squirrely, crunchy things that they put on. So it tasted at first like those things. I don't know what they're called. I apologize if I offended anybody by not knowing what that is, but those things is what it tasted to me, the very initial flavor of it. But
Are you
then
talking about like sesame sticks or sesame?
they're like little like,
The white ones? Is that what
they're
you
like
think?
this color.
Rice?
They're
Oh.
like this color. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Maybe we can put it on the screen if we figure out what it
Honestly,
is.
like even this beer isn't getting that taste out.
But then the other flavor came in, and it was like a just gross.
Well, there's
after
like
flavor.
herb. There's like an herb or something on these. Let me see.
Yeah, whatever that
Maybe
flavor
it's
is.
cumin. Honestly, guys, the only redeeming factor of these crisps is the texture of the crisp. That's the only thing I like about
They're
it.
a pretty good texture.
They have like a really good crunch and they're kind of like airy, but other than the texture of the actual crisp, no thank you. These are, oh gosh, they're not good. If you're really desperate as a vegan or gluten-free person that needs something, just load it up with lots of cheese, vegan cheese, a dip. I don't know. You need to bury
Hummus.
this thing. Hummus. bury it in the flavor that you want it to taste like, because this is only good for the vesselage that it will provide.
Vesselage. I mean, it might be a little harsh because like
I am not a fan of those.
I think it might be a little bit harsh because it's not for me either. But I think if you did dip it into a hummus or tzatziki or something like that, it might be okay. But for me personally,
You're
I'm
not
gonna
making
pass.
it much better.
I'm just saying it's not like the worst thing ever. You're not gonna take that and be like, oh, gross. Like it'll be like that's definitely not for me.
No, you're not going to be like throwing up over it, but it definitely is not pleasant in the palate. Okay, we're moving on. Let's go into the fruit. So I made this giant fruit bowl, which is just that cantaloupe or the orange candy melon. And I just cut up the whole thing. And then I have the peaches on the side, the peach pie peaches. Did you want to try the peach pie first, or did you want to try the orange candy first?
Let's do the orange candy.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and try this. It looks just like cantaloupe. I think it is cantaloupe. It's probably just a version of cantaloupe.
Yeah. Tastes like cantaloupe, but this is like...
This is good.
This would be like the best cantaloupe that I've ever had. Like,
Really?
Yeah, so if it's cantaloupe, it's worth whatever the cost is because it's like really good. It's a little bit sweeter, I feel like, a slightly different flavor as well, but it's really, really quite good. I like this.
It's delicious.
We could finish this whole cantaloupe bowl if we wanted to.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is so good. It's very sweet. It has lots of juice in it. Refreshing. The flavor, like Tim said, really sweeter than a regular cantaloupe. The texture too is a little different. I feel like it's not as mushy as like a regular cantaloupe is. It has a little bit more of a firmness to it, more of a bite. But yeah, delicious. And I'm just so excited for the sugar kiss melons to come out because they taste actually pretty similar to these, the orange candy melons. They're very similar. The sugar kiss ones are just like beyond sweet though. It tastes like you like literally dumped sugar on them. So
You know when you go to like a buffet or something and they got cantaloupe and you put some on there and they're kind of like hard and you bite into them and you're like, there's no flavor.
they're not ripe, yeah.
This is the absolute opposite of that. This is like it looks the same as normal cantaloupe, but when you bite into it, it's like soft, perfect texture, great flavor, full of flavor but not too much. This is a home run in a fruit bowl.
And then we're also going to try the peach too, the peach pie peaches. I don't know how ripe these are. When I cut into them, they didn't like, the neck slid through fine, but I just don't know. I don't know how to tell when these are ripe. They smell amazing.
Yeah, they do.
But let's try them.
I'm going to have my own, okay. A little sour.
Yeah. I don't think they're quite ripe yet. They're almost there though. Like they have that, it's just a little lackluster. I'm hoping that the flavor will build as they ripen. I'm sure they will. But the smell alone, they smell so good.
They're actually pretty good.
Yeah, they are. They taste still really good. They're just not quite as peachy and sweet as I was hoping for them to be, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying because I think if you give this a few days and it ripens up a bit more, it'll probably be perfect.
I agree. All right, we're on to the last beer, the fluffy Tangerine Clouds. And what did you say these looks like to you?
They look like little peanuts on the actual can here.
Yeah, Tim thought peanuts. I thought puffed Cheetos. So they're tangerine slices. When you look really close, you can tell. So here, ooh, look at this color. It's tangerine-y.
That's a good color.
Ooh, pretty.
A little hazy.
So now that you like the other one so much, you have to see if you like this one.
You know, before we opened any of these, this one we're about to try is the one I was like looking forward to the most.
Yeah, me too.
But it's got a lot to live up to now. So.
Well, this is 7% too.
Okay. All right.
So, and oh, by the way, the Electric Sunshine is a limited release. So that means that, you know, it's not going to be around forever. And if you live in Boulder, Colorado, you might be able to visit this brewery, the Avery Brewing Co. My cousins live in Colorado, so maybe we can do a little special trip. hit up this brewery because you like it so much.
Yeah.
All right,
Cheers.
last beer.
This one, by the way, smell it. Got some strong flavor to it. Ooh, that's good.
That is good.
Ooh, two
Creamy.
good ones.
It's like creamy and super tangerine-y.
Creamy and tangerine.
I've been reading too many kids' books. I like rhyme everything these days.
Oh man,
It's delicious.
Almost everything was great today.
I know. Yeah. Minus these. Goodbye.
Dumb papadums.
I want to see if our dogs would even eat these.
Yeah, they would.
You think so?
Yeah.
So, final words on the tangerine.
Oh, I don't know which
IPA.
one's a better one. So this one tastes more like a beer. The other one is definitely fruitier.
True.
The first one, the Avery one.
Yeah.
But I think the Avery one is getting my choice for the week.
Really?
Yeah, I mean...
I really like the Avery one too, and I totally see where you're coming from because I feel like that is such a unique, like, it isn't even called a beer. Like, it's an ale, fruited tart ale.
That's beer.
So
I don't know. I
It
tried
tastes like
trying
a
both.
soda.
They're two very different beers. I like them both equally, to be honest. So you can't go wrong. If you like the fruitier beer, go with the Avery one. If you like more of like the beer flavor, go with the fluffy.
yeah, the fluffy. That is what it's called. It's so funny. Yeah, so that's it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's fun when it's just the two of us. We can kind of just chill, relax, and just like enjoy the tasting. So if you guys did as well, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and wish Tim a happy birthday because he is about to turn 21 on Monday.
21 again.
He's just a young dad. Anyways, I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.